Good morning, everybody. This is USS Princeton 2004 here. I'm getting ready to ride my 2000 Yamaha R1. And the key, alright, there it goes. You have to wiggle the key around to get it to turn. The date is February 15th, and it's a Friday, 2013, and the time is 10:40. And it's supposed to be in the 60s today in Fahrenheit, so the sun will be out shining. It's a nice day for being a month in February, which is still considered winter season. It's warm enough outside that I don't have to use my balaclava, which is something that I put over my head, and it makes you look like a ninja. It has openings only for your eyes, and it covers everything else over your head. And it's so warm out that I'm not using one of those. It's nice and sunny. The skies are blue without any clouds. There's a squirrel that just crossed the street. It's funny, these squirrels, they sometimes don't know which direction to go, and they dart from one direction to the other, and sometimes they do get ran over. But I was at a park one day on Weaver Dairy, and at that park there were a lot of squirrels, and I was just sitting there, and several of the squirrels would come near me. I guess some of them aren't scared of humans, but I did sit still, so I didn't have any type of sudden movements that would scare them off. And when I was younger, when I was around 10 or 11 years old, Hopefully I can make this light. Alright, yellow light just in time. But when I was around 10 or 11 years old, I was at another park in Tarboro, North Carolina. And there were some tennis courts out there. And we were playing some tennis. And afterwards, we were sitting on the benches there. And there were a lot of squirrels there as well. But at that time, we bought a bag of peanuts with the shells still on them. And we hand-fed the squirrels that were around. And most of the squirrels weren't scared. And they would approach you to get the peanuts off your hand. So if you go to various parks anywhere in North Carolina, it's more than likely you'll see some squirrels. I can take the corners much faster, but I don't want to chance speeding and have a sheriff car pull me over. So most of the time I just ride within the speed limits. Although I'm tempted to go faster. Oh, I had to slow down there. Motorcycle. When you're on a motorcycle, you have to be fully aware of your surroundings, much more so than if you were riding a car or a truck. That's because a motorcycle has smaller dimensions, and a lot of drivers don't see you because of the smaller physical dimensions. And so you have to be defensive driving. And in the mail I got something from the licensing office, and they said that I need to renew my license plate. And before I can do that, I need to get the yearly inspection on my motorcycles. And this time around, it's for this very particular 2000 Yamaha R1. And as of right now, the year is 2013. So this motorcycle is 12 or 13 years old. And the way it's running and sounding, it's running just like as if it was brand new. I have no problems whatsoever with the performance of this motorcycle. So when I get it inspected, I'm pretty sure it will pass. There's a dealership here in Durham called Triangle Cycles, and I go to that dealership to get my inspection done for my motorcycles. And if there aren't too many people ahead of me, my inspection doesn't usually take that long. So I've got to do that within this month of February. When I check my email, there are some sites that I haven't been to in a long time, for several months. And I would get emails from these forums telling me that they miss me. And one of those forums is the Yamaha R1 forum. And I think in a lot of the motorcycle forums, they have this contest for Bike of the Month. And some of the riders who enter the competition have motorcycles that are customized, and some of them have upgraded performance parts, and some even have custom paint jobs. I've seen a lot of really nice sport bikes that people have poured money into. For me, I don't plan on entering any of these Bike of the Month competitions. I use my motorcycles mainly for transportation. And I don't feel like spending money on performance parts that I won't be needing because I don't race and there aren't really any racetracks that are near me in my surrounding area. The only parts that I have that's not stock is the D&D pipe slip-on exhaust, and I also have a dark tinted windshield. And these parts were already on this motorcycle when I bought it. And at the time I bought this motorcycle, it only had 14 or 15,000 miles on it, which is really low for the year I bought it. I bought it back in sometime 2007. And I've had it since then, and this year it's 2013. It's showing that, hold on, let me change the instrument panel here. Okay, it's showing that I have 18,826 miles on the odometer. So from the time I bought it back in 2007 up to now, which is 2013, I've only accumulated maybe 4,000 miles on this motorcycle. So I haven't ridden it as much. And a lot of the reason why I don't have that many miles racked up is because I also have another motorcycle, which is the Honda Shadow VT750 DC. I don't know if I'm gonna sell that motorcycle or not. I really like that motorcycle, but I already have another vehicle which I bought back in September 2012, which is the Kia Soul. And that one I was able to get the 2013 model, even if it was still 2012 back in September. They're doing some construction around here. A lot of things are still being constructed. There's a parking space there, but if I can find space up in front, that would be better. we go. Let's see, so many choices. I think I'll just do this one right here. I'm already here anyway. I don't pull all the way up to the front. That's so that they can see that before they pull into the space. They can see the back end of my motorcycle, which indicates that the space is taken. And because the sun is out today, I will be placing this this crushed soda can onto the bottom of the kickstand, which is this this little thing that I use to prevent the kickstand from pushing into the asphalt, because a lot of times when the asphalt gets hot, the kickstand gets pushed in because of the weight of the motorcycle leaning onto the kickstand. It pushes the asphalt down and creates a divot. So I placed this crushed soda can to prevent my motorcycle from tilting too much, which will cause it to fall down if it leans too far. It hasn't happened to me yet, but it's a safety precaution that I do. It's better to be safe than sorry than getting a scratched up motorcycle. Anyway, this is USS Princeton 2004 signing out.